we are going to discuss about chapter number 15, probability. Listen the words probably, doubt, most probably, or chances. These words involve an element of uncertainty, isn't it? For example, probably rain. Probably rain means it may rain or may not rain today. We are predicting rain today based on our past experience when it rained under similar condition. Or we can say there is a doubt that I will pass the test or not pass in the test, isn't it? Otherwise, most probably, maybe I will come in first place in the annual examination or something else then. And another thing is that we can say there is a 50-50 chance, isn't it? 50-50 chance of winning a match or a game. Points out a uncertainty of things. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss this uncertainty of probably can be measured numerically by means of the term probability. Okay. Before introducing the term probability, let's see some terms related to probability. First one is random experiments. See, in chemistry or in physics, we can see a lot of experiments. And in these experiments, we can easily say what is its final result, isn't it? We can easily say what is the exact result of such experiments. See, sometimes in experiments, we cannot predict the results. Such experiments are called random experiments. Here we are considering two types of experiments. One is tossing a coin and second one is throwing a die. In these random experiments, we cannot say what is its exact result. See, in the case of tossing a coin, we can see that there are two results. What are they? One is head, another one is tail, isn't it? Head or tail. So there is a 50-50 chance of getting these result, getting a head or getting a tail. Now in the case of throwing a die, we can see that there are 6 numbers on the face of the die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We cannot say which number will come on die. See, in the case of tossing a coin, I already mentioned that there are two results, either head or tail. And listen, in a random experiments, these results are known as sample points or outcomes. When we toss a coin, the possible outcomes are head or tail, H, T. See, suppose we are tossing two coins, we can see the results or outcomes as head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. So, there are 4 outcomes in the case of tossing two coins. Okay. Now, see, in the case of throwing a die, the outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the collection of these outcomes is known as sample space, and the sample space is denoted by the letter S. Now listen, when we toss a coin, either we get a head or a tail, isn't it? When we throw a die, we will either get a number 1 or 2 or 3. So getting a tail or getting a head or getting a number 1 or 2 etc. is known as events. Let's see this picture. Here we are rolling or throwing a pair of dice. Okay, pair of dice. So there are blue die and orange die. You can see from the figure there are 36 outcomes are possible. Okay, 36 results are possible when rolling a pair of dice. So in this manner we can easily say how many outcomes are possible for each and every event of a random experiment. Let's see how to define sample space of an event. Suppose we have tossing a coin once. Then the sample space is head, tail. Okay, this is one coin. Suppose we are tossing two coins at a time. Then the sample space is head head, head tail, tail head, tail tail. There are 4 outcomes. Suppose we are tossing 3 coins at a time. Then the sample space can be defined as, listen, both are, all are head, and the chance is head, head, tail, and the chance first toss head, second toss tail, third toss head, first toss head, other 2 toss are tails. Okay, and the chance is tail, 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 head, tail, head, tail, and tail, head, head. So there are 8 possible outcomes when 3 coins tossing simultaneously. So in this manner we can easily define sample space. See, in the case of throwing a die, when we throw a die, the possible outcomes are, listen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a sample space. If we take 2 dice and throwing simultaneously means at a time we are throwing 2 dice, then the sample space is defined as, listen, 1, 1. So here 1, 1 means in the first die number will 1. Okay, number 1 will come. In the second die number 1. Another chance is that 1, 2. 1, 2 means first number on first die is 1 and second die number is 2. Another chance 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 1, 7 is not possible because 7 is not there. Now first die shows 2, second die shows 1. In this manner also we can predict. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Similarly, we can define 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, etc. 4, 6, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, etc. 5, 6. Finally, 6, 1, 6, 2, etc. 6, 6. So, there are 6 into 6, 36 possible outcomes are there when 2 dice are tossing simultaneously. So, in this manner, we can easily define the sample space of each and every event. So, in the next class, we will discuss how to define the probability of the required event for each and every random experiments. Okay.